बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं। कितहूँ छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी, कितहूँ छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी। बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन। गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैस्मपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णो वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, 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 Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. बोले कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। Let us read few chapters, few shlokas of is fourth chapter. 14th verse onward. Shri Bhagavanuvach Namang karmani limpante Name karma phale spruha Iti maಂ yobhijanati कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते एवं ज्ञात्वा कृतं कर्म पूर्वैरपि मुमुक्षुभिः कुरु कर्मैव तस्मात् त्वं पूर्वैः पूर्वतरं कृतं किं कर्म किमकर्मेति कवयोऽप्यत्र मोहिताः तत्ते कर्म प्रवक्ष्यामि यज्ञात्वा मोक्ष्यसे शुभात् कर्मणो यपि बोद्धव्यम् बोद्धव्यं च विकर्मणः अकर्मणश्च बोद्धव्यम् गहना कर्मणो गतिः कर्मण्यकर्म यः पश्येत् अकर्मणि च कर्म यः स बुद्धिमान् मनुष्येषु स युक्तः कृत्स्नकर्मकृत् So we were seeing this fourth chapter. The name of the fourth chapter is Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga. Jnanena Karma Sannyas. I had explained the renunciation of action through knowledge. And this is a little serious chapter. The main topic of this chapter is the 18th verse to 25th verse. And 19th verse to 25th verse is the commentary actually of the 18th verse. And 18th verse is the prana shloka of this chapter, which is the main point. Quite serious matter. And this, in this chapter, I'm not going what was there in first, second, third chapter, already have taken it. So I'm straight away going to the topic assuming you remember everything. I am assuming that you remember everything, you have not forgotten anything, because you have chanted Lord's name. So I will, in between I will come later on, I will again go back. But Bhagavan wants that we should give up actions. When he is talking of karma sannyas, so we should give up actions. Action doesn't mean we should give up physical actions, what we are doing. But the binding nature of the action is the inclusion of the karta or the ahamkar with the action. Action per se does not bind. Action of killing does not bind. Police also kills, army also kills. So they are not bound. Binding of action is when action is done with personal vasanas, with personal agendas, with God forgetfulness, with bhoktritva. When action is done out of incompleteness, then it binds. Karma Yoga is a way that you do action out of completeness. Don't be frustrated and do the action. Action, when I say action binds, so understand my point. Action done out of incompleteness in self binds. It doesn't mean that action binds. Whereas so many people do action. So many saints do action, more action than what we do, but they are not bound by that. Right? So action done out of incompleteness, in I am very incomplete, therefore I go out in the world to get completeness. When I go out in the world to get completeness, in I, then that is called the bondage of action. Very, very dangerous thing action is. I will elaborate that. But same action, if I do out of completeness, I go out in the world. Now, when I am already complete, why will I act then? No, I go out in the world to express my completeness. Expression of completeness is called loving. I love somebody. I love. An expression of incompleteness is called attaching. I go out to get attention from you. This is attaching. I go out to give attention to you. This is called compassion. This is called love. This is called devotion. So anything is a binding factor when you do out. When I say incompleteness is equal to God forgetfulness. Incompleteness is equal to absence of knowledge of self. Incompleteness is equal to absence of Guru Bhakti. Incompleteness is equal to absence of gratitude. Incompleteness is equal to absence of sensitivity. So many things I could not write. Be sensitive and say slowly. Absence of absence of completeness means absence of Ishwar Bhakti, absence of Guru Bhakti, absence of gratefulness, absence of sensitivity. This, when I go out, I will get hurt. Anything incomplete alone is hurt. Complete is not hurt. This book is incomplete. I can tear it. I can't tear this space. I can tear the cloth, but I can't tear the space. Wind also is difficult to tear because it is very pervasive. You cannot tear the wind for a long time. And if you tear water, water gets back faster. But anything which is more finite, it is more hurtable. Ego means the possibility of hurting is very high. You feel somebody broke me, somebody broke my heart, somebody made me sad. That means he had made you incomplete. He didn't make incomplete. He brought out your hidden incompleteness. So when I am a devotee and I act, then I'm ready to get. You can hurt me, but I won't get hurt. You can shout, but I don't feel bad. You can say, but I won't be, because my eye is already full of Lord. Therefore, Lord Ram never got hurt by anybody in life. Lord never felt insulted, never get humiliated, never felt. Somebody humiliates you is one thing, but I felt humiliated is another thing. There are two different matters. Are there? The difference between that. He was humiliated a lot. So many people humiliated. And more than him, Bhagavan Krishna was humiliated much more. They were all hurt, but they were never feeling hurt. The feeling of incompleteness, the feeling of joy, you already have defined yourself that I am joyless person. You already have wrong definition. If you are Godful, how can you be joyless? And God pervades everywhere. God pervades in your life also. God pervades in your action also. God pervades in your mind also. Where is God not there that He won't pervade? If God was absent, you could have said, God is not in my mind. I think Brahmaji made me godless. You cannot say like that. Brahmaji, you can give fault to Brahmaji. Everybody says, मेरा भाग्य खराब है. भगवान ही नहीं जीवन में. ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते. भगवान है नहीं हमारे. In my mind there is no God. In my intellect there is no God. In my life there is no God. That means God is absent. That means He is not complete. But God cannot be absent anywhere because God is Purnam. So it is my ego, Kans. This is Krishna. Is Kans wants to kill Krishna. Kans means Kasi Dhatu is there. Hinsayam. Kasi Dhatu. One who kills is Kans. Kans. You want to say comes? You want to say Kans. 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 जो बोलना बोल लो भाई. कंस बोलना चाहते हो कंस बोल लो आप. कंस है ना. कंस चाहे तो कंस बोल लो. कंस मत बोल. कंस कंस बोल. अच्छा. Anyway, that is another topic. Only what is right. चलो बोलो कंस बोल लो. कंस बोल लो. जो बोलना बोलो. दिमाग ठीक रखो. Anyway, so दिमाग मत खराब करो अपना भी हमारा भी. तो when I act out of completeness, then that is called बोलो, I am not creating a karma phal. Then the शुभा शुभ फलैरेवम मोक्ष से कर्म बंधने ही. बोलो अग्ना. लेक्स 9 श्लोक 9 चैप्टर. संन्यास योग युक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामु पैश्यसि. So he will be free from karma. But karma is such a thing that it is very, very dangerous. Why? Because when you do out of doer-ship, then there is a karma phal created. There are first thing will be created will be karma phal. Your body, what you got, is nothing but your doer-ship grossified. It is a grossified doer-ship. Any shape is made by karma only. Supposing you see a lot of shapes of ornaments are there, bangle. So bangle is there, earring is only karma has made that. And there is not only this is only shape, there is a shape of financial shape is also there. Those people use expression financially I am running tight. So the financial shape is not okay. Emotional family shape is not okay. So there is a lot of other shapes are there, and all shapes are made by karma. The risky point where Bhagavan wants to, he says in 18th chapter, Sarvarambha hi doshena dhumen agnire vavrata. Like the fire has smoke, all actions have some doer-ship, some fault. I mean, so surprising that our Dasharat Bhagavan's father, his action was so brilliant that he got such great sons who were Bhagavan. Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. Batao. I mean, Ram, Lakshman were so close, Krishna Balaram were never close. As close Bhagavan, Ram and Lakshman ji were there. Krishna Balaram were not that close. There were a lot of issues where they differed with each other. Many things they hid with each other. But भगवान राम और लक्ष्मण की तो जोड़ी प्रसिद्ध है, वो राम लक्ष्मण की तरह है. इतने अच्छे इनके बच्चे मिले, but he suffered a lot from Kekai. I mean, towards the end of his life, he just said to Suman, just make me see Ram once only. एक बार हमको दिखा दो. नहीं दिखा पाया. Kekai's feet he touched, that I touch your feet. Please withdraw second boon. First boon I grant. Second boon, if you don't want he should live in the Ayodhya, he should live with this Guru if you have any problem. But please don't do it. बहुत कष्ट हुआ because of his shooting of the arrow to Shravan Kumar. Shravan Kumar, you know the story, he thought he is a deer. When he was young, Dashaji was. I mean, that karma followed him at that time. I mean, इतने बड़े लोग, this is what I am saying, the risky portion of action. You don't know what is there. And worse than him, Vasudevji and Devaki, 6 children were smashed in front of his eyes on a stone. And he is a son of Krishna Bhagavan and Balramji. So much so that Bhagavan used to touch his feet with his head every day. Didn't wireless pranam, he didn't it. He used to touch his head and the feet. इतने बड़े लोग थे. Bhishma Pitama, such a glorious, he was a Vasu in the last birth, Devta. I mean, bed of arrows he had, arrows pierced his body. इतने बड़े बड़े लोग को कर्म ने छोड़ा नहीं. You see now why he has such a good action, why person, why he is suffering. इतने बड़े बड़े लोग को बताया नहीं. Who are we? And like this, many fruits are already lying there in the offering in the bag. So you just don't know what is the next person coming, not what, who next person is coming in your life to trouble you. Already some are there, but who is there? There is nobody who, anybody's life, there is nobody a troubler. Everybody's life, there will be some person to irritate. Well, what do you mean? In your life also there are, and I meet so many people. Not everybody will be non-irritating, but I have put a balm in between, so I don't get affected. But some fruit we will always get, which you will feel that I should not have got this. If I had not this fruit, I would have been very good. I am परेशान हो गए, I am tired of this. कितना समझाएं, कितना क्या करें, समझ में नहीं आता. Somewhere your intellect fails. So karma phal won't. This is what. Therefore, I am saying karma sannyas. Why Bhagavan wants that you should be out of the karma. So there is definitely something. Not everything will not be fantastic. At the karma phal level. At the karma phal level, you will not have. See people like Ronald Reagan, these big people. They have Parkinson's disease. Somebody has Alzheimer's. Somebody are shot dead. इतने बड़े प्राइम मिनिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट सो कॉल्ड इतने पीछे पड़ा है कर्म सबके. So कर्म is not something is very not a pleasant thing to have. More worse part, when you do an action, you create an impression of krodh, of desire, of kam. In Ramayana Satsang I told about kami word, I explained. Those who have not listened, it's up to them to listen or not. But it is very, a person will get jealous. Ravan became arrogant. Why? Because he was not that arrogant. He conquered everybody. And he was a great scholar. He has Shastra Vidya and Shastra Vidya. He was Parangat in both. Shastra and Shastra both. Bali, etc., were good in arms, not in Shastra. But Ravan was a master in all scriptures. Great Sanskrit scholar he was. So his scholarliness in ego is very close. He was not surrendered. So, kya kare bhai? Your nature is made by your action. You do lot of karma and you will be feeling, see, I may do it. Or you may feel, when you will go in the system, you will gather impression. I lived with you and therefore I like you a lot. And I don't like you a lot. I am jealous of you. I cannot live without you. Because you are working, therefore you are with the set. You cannot work alone. You are working with a set of people. And set may be somebody will be very happy with you. So you will get very close, so you will be very attached. If you had not come close, not done action, then you would have not have met also. And you have not repeatedly met also. So hatred will also come because some people will not do as you like. They are not as per your mind. Or your jealousy will also come. Maybe complexes will also come. Maybe anger will also be there. So these things, the impression that karma creates is very dangerous. Because this impression will now act and it will create an action after that. New fruit will be created. So fruit is going to make karma is going to make fruit. Impression is going to make expression is going to make impression. And you will go into depression. Understand, no? I told you which is found in the desert. Remember that? Which is found in the desert? Sandwich. So we are children's puzzle. They ask all these things. I'm not good in all these things. They ask, I said, don't ask this question, I can't answer. Tell me, which pillar is there which cannot support anything? Caterpillar. So, children, they play with each other. I hear just, then I quote here and there, but I don't have no idea and I have no interest in all this thing. Anyway, कर्म का जो एरिया है, आप जब जल्दी से जल्दी मुक्ति पा जाओ इससे, आप फंस जाओगे. जय विजय, क्या बात है. सीइंग भगवान विष्णु एवरी डे. We don't have even a vision in the dream sometimes. And they are having not vision, directly they are seeing Lord Vishnu every day. In their mind, ahamkar came. And when the Lakshmi ji was coming, they said, you can't go inside. Reason why? Only because he is resting. Lakshmi ji said, you will tell the wife that you should not go to the husband because husband is resting. You are telling to me. He said, but I am the servant, I am the sevak. He said, what? Who? I am not the sevak. And she got very upset. Who? Lakshmi ji. She went in a huff to Lord Vishnu. He said, what kind of servant you have? Throw them out. So Bhagavan Vishnu is very matured. He said, I'll take them out in due time. Otherwise people will say I'm handpicked. And this is written in Bhagavad. बोले वाइफ को परेशान किया तो उसको हटा दिया उन्होंने. And everything with Vyas will write Puran. Problem is Vyas is documenting everything. He knows everything. It will come into Puran now. अब बताओ, जय विजय now became रावण, कुंभकर्ण, हिरण्याक्ष. कर्म कितना गिरा सकता है सबको. In Yoga Vasishtha, if you read, Brahma ji becomes ant by his mistake. Have you heard the story of King Nrig? Nrig stories you heard? What? He used to donate lot of cows. Whole day donating cows. And thousands of cows whole life he donated. एक mistake हो गई बेचारे से. 1,000 cow he donated somebody, other he donated 1 cow walked here. अब हो गई इतने cows में तो उसका cows will go here and there. Maybe cow's friend must be there, so every went. Cows also are friend. If you go to Kailash, sometimes 2 horses go together only. 1 horse doesn't go alone. So घोड़ा घोड़ी साथ रहते हैं. So you have to take them both. Then the horse and he horse and she horse. Then they go together in life. They have taken a wound that साथ जिएंगे. So that cow went away here. Now that Brahmin, whose 1 cow went away, he came and complained. He said that you donated a cow which has already been donated, it went away. It was my cow, it went away. And you donated my already donated cow. You donated a donated cow. Now he called another Brahmin. He said, see, please give that cow. He said, no, I won't give. You already gave it to me. And in some place, not in Bhagavad, it is written both the Brahmins used to wait just. Some people make you wait a lot in their work. They should hear this story. They waited a lot to get justice. दोनों ही अड़ गए. He said, no, I won't. Others said, no, you donated. I won't give that cow. He said, on behalf of that cow which has came here, I will give you 1,000 more cows. He said, no, I want that cow only. बताओ, अब ब्राह्मण की शक्ति बहुत होती, तपस्या है. He became chameleon. Because there was a pain in the Brahmin's heart. They were sad. वो क्या करे, वो गलती हो गई. But of course he made them wait. That should not be there. I'm just saying little mistake. If Jad Bharat had loved the deer, he didn't commit a murder. He didn't do some big blunder. एक deer को तो प्यार किया उसने. He loved the deer and he became deer. Imagine how the actions are so going to take you to some big problem later on. What you say is a casual matter will become a casualty. Therefore, the scriptures ask us to be very, very careful. Numberless examples are there. Our nature is not good. Well, my nature was not that bad. Situation has made me angry. I was not angry. I was very good actually. When the girls get married, they say like that. After 10 minutes, this is Swami, I was never angry but a girl. I was very, very simple. बहुत सीधी लड़की थी. I was like Chandramukhi. But the tricks and politics of the house when I saw, and I saw how people were exploiting me, I became Musurmukhi. Ultimately, I became Jwalamukhi. Now, anything husband says, I just reply left and right. She will say, get me a cup of tea. I got you a cup of tea. Why you want again? I was not like that. When I came, I used to just give as he wanted, I used to give. But 20 times making cup of tea. And they used to keep the cup here and there. I am washing the cup. I told them, don't keep it here, just keep the cup in the kitchen. This is I wanted. But they threw the cup here and there. They threw their clothes. Everybody wanted me to wash the clothes. Now I said, you wash your clothes. I will wash you directly. I'll put you in the washing machine. And we'll go round and round. So when they hear now, they are scared of me. ऐसे नहीं थे हम ऐसे. It was not my nature to be so aggressive, so angry. I was very sweet speaking person and sweet looking. But situation has made me like that. ऐसा होता है. You can ask the husbands. Anyway, so क्यों भाई? Exceptions may be there. Husband also can be irritated with the wife. Don't think wife are less. कोई किसी से कम है क्या? कोई किसी से कम है? When initially I was a brahmachari, anybody used to come and meet me anytime. Anybody will call for Bhiksha, yes, I'll come. So sweet. Now, no meeting. Don't talk to me. When can I meet you? I'll see later on. Acha, I want to talk to you. I'll take appointment. I'll talk to you later on. फालतू की बात करते सब. Useless. सब सीधापन चला गया वहां से. And knows what the person wants, अपनी बात करते चले जाते हैं. They keep on talking about themselves only. हमारा समय जाता है. My time is precious. हमें लगता है हम पाठ नहीं हुआ हमारा, यहाँ पे जब हमारा हो सकता था. ये दिमाग खराब कर रहा है संसारी आदमी. So action sometimes is possible that when you are living, you can become jealous. Somebody is praising somebody again and against somebody else. You feel jealous. And especially if you are not good, somebody else will be praised in front of you. If you are not good, you have to bear the brunt. But two dancers are there, one teacher is there. One dancer dances, people clap a lot. Other is struggling only. No, not everybody is that magnanimous. So slowly that dancer who is not that good, he will feel jealous and he'll feel inferior because nobody praises that dancer. He's trying his best or her best. उसको कोई तारीफ ही नहीं करता. And therefore these talents create problem. So action in all manner, this is problematic. But I'm doing good action. Good actions, you will get everything comes in a package. It will definitely come with a garbhas. We have to go in the womb of the mother. It's an iron chain. It's a situation that will bind you. Therefore, Bhagavan does not use shubha shubha phalayrevam. You will be free from good fruit of action and bad fruit of action also. Shubha shubha phalayrevam moksha se karma bandhane. But I want good fruit of action. No, good fruit of action will create bad fruit later on. Because I have very luxurious house. I have rich. But that you will do action out of that and you are likely to do something wrong. There is no day you don't do anything wrong. No, I don't do anything. Saying this itself is wrong. People say what audacity they have. I don't do anything wrong. You are defining. You are Dharmaraj or what? I don't do anything wrong. I don't lie. This itself is a lie. There is nobody who doesn't lie. युधिष्ठिर हो क्या तुम? युधिष्ठिर also lied. सर युधिष्ठिर से एक गलती हो गई, इतनी तकलीफ हो गई. In short, action, outer fruit, number 1 fault, inner samskaar, number 2 fault, number 3 ahamkar, number 4 tension, number 5 bhay, number 6 anxiety, number 7 Ishwar vismaran is there, number 8 you become conscious of your superiority or inferiority. You can become dog, cat, anything I can become. अरे भाई हम करें क्या फिर? What shall I do? There is where karma sannyas yoga is there. First of all, dilute your doer-ship by doing karma yoga. Karma yoga is diluting that. And next is 18 shlok which I was taking. It's a very, very subtle shlok. I think I have completed it or not completed. Completed it. 1 line. Huh? Yeah, first line we completed. Karmani akarmaya pashed akarmani cha karmaya. This we have seen. Both the parts we had seen that. You must not be well that day. So, little I had seen. Second part I had seen little. Well, let's see. But I'll see again, don't worry. From another angle we'll see today. Sa buddhiman manusheshu sa yuktah kritsna karm krit. Bolo bhai. I told one who sees inaction. Well, let me put it more clearly. One who sees actionlessness in action. And one who sees action in actionlessness. What a contradiction. Jai ho Bhagwan ki. ये वृंदावन लाल है भाई. सीधे सीधे बात नहीं बोल देते. One who sees actionlessness in action. I explained this point also. Somebody is walking, you cannot see he is not walking. This is not the meaning there. One who sees walkinglessness in walking. Is not walking or walking? बोले he is not walking in walking. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं मतलब है. Either he is walking or not walking. He is not speaking in speaking. देखो दिमाग खराब मत करो. Already I am tensed already. You don't create more tension. So this one he said one who sees action. It does not have the meaning of locative. It is not adhikarana saptami. I told you it is vishaya saptami. ध्यान देके सुनना. I had put this point. One who sees actionlessness with regard to action. Not that one who sees actionlessness is not adhikarana and on that action is there. It is not like that. With regard to action, one who sees actionlessness, because action is superimposed on actionlessness. There are 2 departments. ध्यान देना. One is department of action, other is department of actionlessness. One is department of composition, other is department of no composition. ध्यान देखना. One is department of composition, where things are composed, like body. Body is composed. This book is composed. Composed means many parts are put together and then a thing has come out. That is called body. That is called house. That is called car. That is called your book. That is called office. Office is made out of many things. Then it is called office. That is called chair. Chair there, wood is there, then there is tapestry is there, then there is some cloth is there. Everything in this world is made out of composition. अच्छा, चलें आगे. You have heard this न्याय, very important. Please be very careful. संघातस्य परार्थत्वात्. Any composition is for someone who is not a part of composition. Vedanta will come. You cannot run away from Vedanta on this shloka. I can't do anything. Well, what? Any composition. No, about Vedanta, what did you say? about Vedanta, I said I'll hit you. Any composition is for something which is not a part of composition. Car is not, car has window, car has door, car has glass panes, car has what is it called, engine, car has boot. So what was Stepney? Stepney is called boot here, boot. स्टेपनी को बूट बोलते हैं. स्टेपनी है ना, उसको बूट. नो, स्टेपनी इज कॉल्ड स्पेयर व्हील. स्पेयर व्हील, हाँ, स्पेयर व्हील. Red light is called robot here. Robot. So initially I came, they said robot is there. I saw where is robot. I thought something will come like this, but nobody came. This is a robot. Called red light. It's robot. Any composition is made out of many elements, then something comes up. ठीक है. Therefore, it is false also. So body is composed of head, hand, heart, leg, kidney, lungs, pancreas. देखो कितना बड़ा composition है. And this composition called body is for somebody who is not a part of composition. He is called Mr. Jeeva. Because he enters and goes. Navadvare pure dehi naivad kurvanna karyan. Jeeva is not body. Jeeva uses the body and leaves it. उन्होंने बॉडी यूज किया, छोड़ दिया बॉडी को. बट देर इज अ कंपोजिशन. द लिवर इन द बॉडी इज नॉट फॉर द लिवर, pancreas is not for pancreas. Neither pancreas is working for a stomach. Neither stomach is working for lungs. Neither lung is working for leg. Neither leg is working for eyes. Neither nose is working for mouth. They are all together working for one called jeeva. इसको पक्का कर लो. House is there. House has window, door, ventilator, chair. All are a composition. They are meant for the master of the house. He will use it. The house master is not a part of a house. He is not like, he is not a window. He is not a window. He is not a door. He is not a ceiling. His upper floor may be vacant. But he is not a window. He is not a carpet. People treat him like a carpet. That's another matter. But he is not a carpet. So this house is for somebody who is different from the house. Okay? 100 example you can take. These are such important principles. Whole world is a composition. लो, इसी में बात फंसी अब. Because sun, moon, star, space, they all are together. They are tucked with each other. Sun can't be without space. Moon cannot be without sun. If space is not there, you can't have sun. If mind is not there, you can't have space. If Prakriti is not there, you can't have mind. If water is not there, you can't have earth. They're all, whole world is a big samskaar, composed together. Is it clear now? All are well fit. अपनी अपनी जगह सब बैठे हुए हैं. Now the point is, if this composition should also be somebody for somebody else who is not a part of this composition, then please note, in this world, time is also a part, is one component. Space is also one component. Thought is also one component. Baap re baap. Dharmaraj is also component. Yamraj is also component. Who is that for which the whole world is there. Far. And please note, whatever is in the nature of the world, that should not be the nature of the one for whom whole thing is there. Jeeva is not of the nature of kidney. Jeeva is not of the nature of head. Jeeva is not having a shape of the liver. Somebody said, my jeeva is overweight. I said, the jeeva is not overweight. Your body may be overweight. If jeeva, otherwise it won't leave the body. गिर जाएगा, overweight होता. Jeeva is not overweight. Now, point is that who is not a part of a composition called the world, number one, it should be timeless, it should be spaceless, it should be shapeless. Timeless, spaceless. And because this Jagat is drishya, it should not be drishya, it should be drishta. Low. Timeless, spaceless, and seer. Jagat is jad, therefore it should be chetan, therefore it should be consciousness. And therefore that consciousness alone is the one for which whole world is there. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And because that consciousness is not, there is no space and time in the consciousness, therefore that consciousness should be infinite. Then how what is the relation of the consciousness and the world? Please look, because there is no finiteness, therefore there is no movement in consciousness. There is no action in consciousness. There is no gati in that. There is no modification in that. There is no pralay srishti in consciousness. Oh. And this is mentioned in 2nd chapter, 12th verse to 25th verse. Avyaktoyam achintyoyam avikaryoyam uchyate. When I did not read that, I by hearted, but I forgot. And now I am forgetting which chapter I by hearted also. Earlier I forgot the shlokas. Now I am forgetting which chapter I by hearted. Whether there is a second, third, नहीं मत देखो उसको, छोड़ दो. चलो भाई, अव्यक्तोयम अचिंत्योयम अविकार्योयम उच्यते. बोलो. तस्मादेनं विदित्वैनं नान्यं शोचितुम् अर्हसि. That is the consciousness here which has no action. बोले, but that consciousness may be somewhere. Where? Somewhere. I told you it has to be drishta. You are that consciousness. You mean to see that me, you, I, yes. For me, whole world is there. Yes, but I don't want anything. There are two eyes. One eye is sanghati. One eye is the body-mind complex which is blessed by the light of consciousness. Like the consciousness possessing the body-mind, that is called ego. And other is non-body-mind possessing consciousness, which is pure adesh akal, which does not move. In the same place there are two. Dva suparna sayuja sakhaya samanam vriksham parishashvajate tayoranya pippalam swadvatti anashnannamnyo abhichakshiti samane vrikshe purusho nimagna anishaya shochati muyyamana jushtam yada pashyati anyam isham asya महिमानमिति वीत शोकः. दो बैठे वहां पे, बोले in me there is two. Therefore people say you have two personalities. No, not like that. I am saying, I'm not talking about that too. It is not a personality. One is possessive I, other is here I, non-working I, non-enjoying I, non-sansari I. So. This changing I, which has to work, which is suffering, which is enjoying, which is troubled, which is excited. I am becoming a father, I am becoming a mother, I am becoming a servant, I got a job, I am out of the job, I am traveling tomorrow. Yesterday I was also traveling, today also traveling. Acha? I was traveling in mind, now I was traveling in space. So this one who is changing I have eaten, I have not eaten. This is one regular I called Mr. Ahamkar. Behind this I is a non-changing I, because of which whole world is working. समझ में आ रहा है? Both are there only. This is working, this is not working. But I don't know this one. Therefore, before sadhus 108 लगाते हैं, 108. 108 Swami Abhedananda Maharaj. Sometimes they put 1008. 108. Have you heard this name? 108. 108 malas also 108 beads. 108, 108. Swami Abhedananda Maharaj. 108 मतलब क्या? 108 means what? 8 is Maya. Prakriti, whole world. Mahabhutani ahamkara buddhir avyaktamev cha. Mahabhutani ahamkar, buddhi means mahat and avyak prakriti. 8. 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. है ना? 8. 8 is a Maya number. 8 into 1, 8. 8 to the 16. See, 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. 8 is a 24. So 7, 6. So this is, if you see 8, it is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 like that. This changing number is there. Maya hai. 8 5s are 40. So 4 हो गया. 8 6 are बोलो बोली बोली रहे. 8 6 are 48. So 4 plus 8, 8 7s are 56. अब क्या हुआ? 11. 8 8s are 10. 8 9s are 72. 9. Some are just doing. बहुत कमजोर गणित में. Some are just nodding, giving consent. Only I have not brought my calculator. कहाँ गया? ये माया है. 8. 1 is Brahman and 0 is that whole 8 is superimposed. Adhyas is Shunya. So it is superimposed. On 1, 8 is superimposed. On 1 Brahman, 8 is superimposed. 8 means whole world is superimposed on 1. Adhyas means atasmin tad buddhi. Where there is not there, it is seen there. So second I, changing I, working I, who is very busy, who is going, who is smiling, who is crying, who is frustrated, who is depressed, who is father, mother, husband, wife. Oh my God, I'm fed up. I'm tired of this person. I don't know what to do. I always take a glucose after talking to this. He exhausts me. I'm drained out. He drains me so much that I'm sitting in the sink now. ये जो 108 बन जाओ आप. This is the meaning of 108. And if you know Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, if you add the number, it will come to 108. number akshar what you have. Na, na, om, na, then ma. Each akshar you add. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. All have 108 total. So these two eyes, what is there? One is action, other is non-action. One who sees that this eye is not acting, is not worried, is not changing. This is called karmani akarmaya pashyet. This is akarm, this is actionless. And this is all is action. This is sangat. One eye is a part of a problem. I am fat, I am lovely, but not fair. Or I am today very happy, I am today very tired. I am very today choked with emotions. This is one eye. Other eye is abhichakashiti. It only sees. The action of that eye, imaginary eye, I superimpose on real eye. Let action of the boat I superimpose on the tree on the bank, and I see tree is moving, the boat is moving. I hope you are understanding that. That is called akarmani karmya pashyet. This is Vedanta. Tomorrow is Saturday, no? So tomorrow also is a morning class in Vedanta. That enlightening life. They will take 1 month of one Upanishad. Which Upanishad is a secret. Right now only God knows. But something will be there. I'll take one mantra and we'll elaborate it. One Upanishad and one mantra of that. Morning class, 8 o'clock. So, karmani akarmya pashyet. Pashyet, na tu karoti. He sees. Na tu karoti. Na tu bhungte. He doesn't enjoy. He doesn't enjoy. Abhichakashiti. He is just watching. न कुछ हुआ है न होवनहार है, अनुभव का दीदार है, अपना रूप अपार है. Understood? Neither something has happened, neither anything is happening. It is your experience. Our only one form is there, one self is there. तुलसीदास या चिद विलास जिद बूझत बूझत बूझे. Chid Vilas is there. This is called, Mahatmas live in that eye. Non-changing, non-working, non-frustrated, non-sad, non-moving, non-crying, non-dying. They live there. Sansari live in this eye. Swinging eye. Who is transmigratory, who will go from one bird to another bird, who will become old and who will become young, who is stressed, who is relaxed, who is ill, who is healthy, who is male, who is female, wanting to male. But he is a phal. That I, who is relating with the object of the world, who is a part of some sangat. I belong to my family, what can I do? I'm the father. I'm the father, how can I help my son? I'm the son, how can I help my father? How can I trouble my father? Or I am the wife. You are a part of inert. You are imaginary part. You have imagined yourself to be a part of image. Who lives in imagination? Who wants to make his imagination true, which will never happen. Who is fond of imagination. Anything about the world you want in imagination. It's this moon, this star, ये जो है ना, this is imagination. तो कल्पना में रहता है, we are together, we'll live together. You are so good, you are so lovely, you are so, I tell you, so nice you are. You are telling the body or mind or Atma. Whom you are talking as good? Whom you are talking as good? Is it the body? If body is there, my body and your body is the same. Annamayat annamayam chaitanyam va chaitanyat. When Shankaracharya ji told that Chandal, move, gach. That very tall sweeper, Chandal, dark, tall sweeper, he asked this question. He said, you are asking move the body from body or from consciousness to consciousness? If you are asking the body, my body and your body move, you can move my body. What about your body? You can't move your body from your body. Or you are moving consciousness from consciousness. Then Bhagavan Shankaracharya composed Manisha Panchkam. So karmani akarmya pashet. I mean, it is a very Vedantic shloka is there. And Mahatmas live there only. Somebody says something, well, who says to whom? Tatra kah kam pashet. Pashyan shanman sprishan jigran ashnan gachan swapan prasasam pralapan vichran grannan unmishan nimishan apindriyani indriyartheshu vartanta iti dharyan brahmanya dhaye karmani sangam. बस करो भाई, वो जरूरत नहीं थी. Oh, sorry. Pashyan shunvan sprishan jigran ashnan gachan swapan shwasan pralapan visrajan grannan unmishan nimishan api. Api means even though he is acting, what to say if it is not acting? In vaktavyam. Karmanyo abhiprittopi naiv kinchit karoti sa. This will come again. ये तो भगवान है ना. Well, even he is heavily involved with action. He is killing the people around. He is not doing anything. Right? Because he is there. He is there. Where? Amarva Deswa, where there is no modification. हमको तो एक ही आई पता है. बेचारा आई, जलने वाला आई, running आई, frustrated आई, sad आई, bruised आई. I am so hurt. I am so depressed. I am so sad because since last 2 days I could not get sleep. I am so hurt. I am deeply hurt. Achha? Yes. I don't know what wrong I have done. I don't know what wrong I have done. I do good to everybody. Anybody comes, I do good. But people take advantage of my goodness. And they hurt me. हम बहुत दुखी हो गए, अब नहीं रहा जाता हमसे. मारते मारते ठीक कर देंगे. पागल. संघात में बैठ के ठंडा महसूस करोगे? Sitting on the gas stove, burning gas stove, you will feel cool. This whole world is burning. It's a false place. Anything false will always trouble you. And if it is giving you joy, understand you are preparing for a bigger trouble. Only Sat is Sheetal. Only truth is cool and quiet. That is karmani akarmya pashet. यह मतलब whosoever he, who he may be. Gurudev used to translate yes. Akarmani cha karmya. Manush is action. अभी तो था actionlessness in action. Now who is in action in actionlessness? ये लो भाई कर लो बात. इसको कल देखते हैं. ये तो while listening only, देखा 2 students are. One who know the subject they listen and understand. One who have already known, they meditate. For them, listening is meditating. Meditation is not with closed eyes only. You are listening and you are there. Meditation is dwelling in that eye. So whenever problems are there, either go to God's lap or you go to that eye. That's the only way to solve the problem. Therefore, I always say spirituality doesn't solve the problem, it dissolves the problematic personality. It will not remove, because of you I'm angry, get out. It will remove the angry person in you. I'm very sad. It will not remove the cause of sadness. It will remove the sadness where it is felt. Without doing anything, without going anywhere, you will drop the sadness, because I have dropped that entity. Every entity is an entropy. And entropy always decomposes. It is subject to change. This entropy I is different than intrinsic I. Don't be an entropy. Be intrinsic. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Har Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda. He Nath Narayan